I'm standing here on a field of victory. This is the third year that I've found success in gardening. And today I want to show the world what it was. The first thing that I need to point out is that I'm having a lot of success despite the soil. This soil right here is sand. Like, that is exactly what it is. There's very little clay. There's very little silt. It doesn't compact. It's just fluffy, poor quality sand. Check out that bean trellis right there. That thing is a monster. And that would not happen without the secret. None of this would be possible without using the secret that I'm about to spill right here. Amazing. Okay, so I've got beans. I've got tomatoes. I've got some really nice kale here. I've got some really nice scallop squash here. That is beautiful. You don't see that in the store. Here's some super hot scorpion peppers. These things are just deadly. Very beautiful. Got some more peppers here. These are called 7-pot, and they are fiery hot as well. Unbelievable. Over here we've got some watermelons. This is the icebox variety of watermelon, so this has a lot more growing to do. And it's gonna make it. It's gonna make it all the way to fall. By the time the fall comes, this will be ready to eat. Got some very beautiful potatoes. That could be a baking potato. New potatoes. Over here I've got some cucumbers, and this happens to everybody. You get busy with life and responsibilities, and you forget about the cucumbers, and by the time you come out, they're all jumbos. Don't know what to do with them, but in any case, doesn't matter, just pick them. More will grow. And like I said, none of this right here, which I just found this morning, none of this would be possible without the secret soil amendment that I'm just about to tell you about. Look at the size of this scorpion pepper plant. This plant right now is chest high. Unbelievable. And by the time the frost comes at the end of October, this thing is going to be eye level. And so how does that happen? How do you get this level of productivity out of some very poor, unproductive sand? The answer is this stuff right here. Okay, so the secret to all of this was alfalfa meal. But it doesn't have to be alfalfa meal. There's also alfalfa pellets, which look like this right here. Alfalfa meal is really dusty, but it's the cheapest thing that you can buy. It's the cheapest version of alfalfa that you can buy. And when you put it out, you're gonna get covered with this green alfalfa dust. The pellets are a whole lot easier to deal with, but they're more expensive. So it depends on what your feed store has. You can buy it at the feed store. If you order it online, you'll just be completely wasting your money. Get it from the feed store. You don't need to order alfalfa meal from a specialty store online. They're just gonna overcharge you anyway. It's animal feed, feed store. So what application rate was I going for? In farming terms, if you understand farming terms, I was going for 150 pounds of nitrogen per acre. Now it takes some math to work that out to fit into a garden, but if you do the math, you'll find out that I basically put down 18 pounds of alfalfa meal per 100 square feet. And if you do that, you'll have 150 pounds of nitrogen per acre. That's the application rate. So 18 pounds for 100 square feet. You could also say, if you have a small garden, that I put down 0.18 pounds per square foot, if that helps. And if you have a really small garden, you can convert that into ounces if you're not going to use very much, and that would be 2.8 ounces per square foot. Look at that, isn't that amazing? Just to reiterate, here is my soil. Take a look at that. That is just plain sand. That is all that is. It's not very productive. And here is what I picked this morning. This was just 10 minutes of picking. I picked those earlier, you know, because they're preserved. But in any case, this is just 10 minutes of harvesting in my garden. And none of this would have happened to this extent without using organic fertilizer, and that is alfalfa meal. 18 pounds per 100 square feet. Try it. You're gonna like it.